Have you ever wondered what happens when some of reality television's most talked about relationships return for another chance at love, or another chance to fall apart? Could the newest episodes of 90 Day, The Last Resort, completely reshape some of the franchise's most complicated couples? And why are so many viewers also excited about the return of Little Singles, a series that continues to focus on genuine connections, heartfelt conversations, and unexpected romance? TLC is once again bringing viewers two relationship-centered series that explore love from very different perspectives. One follows couples fighting to save relationships that have already faced enormous challenges, while the other highlights people opening their hearts to new possibilities while navigating dating, friendship, and personal growth. Whether you're drawn to emotional confrontations, heartfelt conversations, or inspiring stories of people searching for meaningful connections, these upcoming episodes promise plenty to talk about. For years, TLC has built a reputation for creating reality programming that goes beyond dramatic moments by focusing on the emotional journeys of its cast members. While conflict naturally becomes part of many stories, the network also explores communication, trust, forgiveness, and the difficult choices that come with maintaining relationships under extraordinary circumstances. This balance has helped many of its relationship-focused series develop loyal fan communities that eagerly anticipate every new season. Among the network's biggest successes is the 90 Day Fiance franchise, which has expanded into numerous spin-offs, each examining different stages of international relationships. From couples preparing for marriage to those adjusting to life after the wedding, the franchise has continued to evolve while introducing viewers to unforgettable personalities and emotionally charged storylines. Every new installment brings familiar faces back into the spotlight, allowing audiences to see how their relationships have changed over time. One of the most unique entries in the franchise is 90 Day, The Last Resort. Rather than focusing on the beginning of relationships, the series centers on couples whose partnerships have reached critical turning points. They participate in an intensive relationship retreat where they work through ongoing issues with professional guidance, counseling sessions, group discussions, and exercises designed to improve communication. Throughout the process, each couple must honestly evaluate whether their relationship can move forward or whether it's time to go their separate ways. The emotional intensity of the series comes not only from the disagreements viewers witness, but also from the vulnerability required to confront long-standing problems. Honest conversations, accountability, and difficult decisions become central themes, making every episode about much more than dramatic television. Many fans appreciate seeing participants attempt genuine personal growth, even when the outcomes remain uncertain. Meanwhile, Little Singles offers a noticeably different perspective on relationships. Instead of repairing struggling partnerships, the series follows individuals as they build new connections, explore dating experiences, and discover compatibility through meaningful conversations and shared experiences. The focus often remains on authenticity, emotional openness, and the excitement that comes with meeting someone new, giving the show a warm and hopeful atmosphere while still acknowledging that finding love is rarely simple. Viewers have responded positively to the series because it highlights real emotions rather than relying solely on dramatic confrontations. Moments of laughter, vulnerability, awkward first impressions, and heartfelt conversations all contribute to stories that feel relatable. As relationships naturally develop, audiences become invested in the participants' journeys and eagerly follow their progress from one episode to the next. Excitement surrounding the return of both series has continued to grow since TLC announced new episodes and released promotional material. Fans of 90 Day, The Last Resort are eager to see how returning couples handle new challenges and whether the counseling process leads to meaningful breakthroughs. At the same time, viewers of Little Singles are looking forward to watching fresh interactions, evolving friendships, and the possibility of unexpected romantic connections. Throughout this video, we'll take a closer look at what TLC has officially revealed about these upcoming episodes. We'll examine the announced cast members, the themes highlighted in promotional previews, and what viewers can realistically expect based on confirmed information. Rather than relying on rumors or unverified online speculation, we'll focus on publicly available announcements and promotional material to provide a balanced overview of what's ahead for both 90 Day, The Last Resort, and Little Singles. One of the biggest reasons TLC has remained successful in the world of relationship-based reality television is its ability to tell stories that feel personal rather than scripted. While every reality series is edited to create a compelling viewing experience, audiences continue to return because they recognize genuine emotions beneath the dramatic moments. Whether viewers are celebrating joyful milestones or watching difficult conversations unfold, they often find themselves emotionally connected to the people on screen. Unlike competition shows where the focus is on winning a prize, relationship-centered programming invites viewers to follow long-term emotional journeys. Couples experience highs and lows that develop over multiple seasons, allowing audiences to witness how relationships evolve over time. Some couples overcome challenges together, while others discover that moving forward separately may ultimately be healthier. That unpredictability is part of what keeps viewers engaged year after year. Another important factor is the emotional investment longtime fans develop. After following certain cast members through engagements, weddings, family milestones, disagreements, and reconciliations, viewers often feel as though they know these individuals personally. Even when fans disagree with a participant's decisions, many continue watching because they want to see what happens next. This emotional connection becomes even stronger when familiar faces return for another season. Returning cast members bring history with them. Viewers already understand their personalities, communication styles, strengths, and recurring challenges. Instead of spending several episodes introducing new people, the audience can immediately focus on how existing relationships have changed since the previous season. At the same time, familiarity alone would not be enough to sustain interest. Every new season introduces fresh circumstances that force couples to respond in different ways. Life changes, unexpected conflicts, new environments, and evolving priorities prevent the stories from feeling repetitive. Even relationships that seem stable can encounter new challenges, while couples who previously struggled may surprise audiences with unexpected growth. One of the strengths of TLC's programming is that no two relationship journeys look exactly alike. Some stories focus primarily on romance, highlighting emotional milestones and hopeful moments. Others emphasize conflict, showing how disagreements and misunderstandings affect couples over time. Many episodes balance serious discussions with lighter, humorous interactions that remind viewers why these people connected in the first place. Humor also plays an important role in keeping the viewing experience enjoyable. Reality television naturally captures awkward situations, unexpected misunderstandings, and lighthearted exchanges that provide relief between emotionally intense conversations. Those moments help create a more balanced portrayal of relationships, reflecting how real couples often experience laughter and frustration within the same day. Personal growth has become another recurring theme across many TLC relationship series. Rather than simply asking whether two people will stay together, the shows frequently explore how individuals learn about themselves. Participants may recognize unhealthy communication habits, gain confidence, or become more aware of their own emotional needs. Even when relationships do not work out, viewers often appreciate seeing individuals mature through the experience. The storytelling styles between 90 Day, The Last Resort, and Little Singles also offer different viewing experiences. While both focus on relationships and emotional connections, they approach those themes from different perspectives. One centers on established couples attempting to navigate existing challenges, while the other explores new connections and evolving feelings between individuals still discovering where relationships may lead. Because the formats differ, audiences can enjoy both series without feeling they are watching the same story repeated. One emphasizes rebuilding trust and strengthening long-term partnerships, while the other often highlights the excitement, uncertainty, and vulnerability that accompany new romantic possibilities. These differences allow TLC to appeal to a wide range of viewers. Some enjoy watching couples work through serious issues together, while others prefer following the early stages of attraction and connection. By offering multiple perspectives on relationships, the network creates programming that resonates with audiences experiencing different stages of their own lives. Perhaps the biggest reason these shows continue attracting loyal fans is that relationships are universally relatable. Even if viewers have never experienced the exact circumstances shown on screen, many recognize the emotions involved: hope, disappointment, excitement, insecurity, forgiveness, and optimism. Those shared human experiences make the stories feel meaningful beyond the entertainment value alone. 90 Day. The Last Resort approaches relationship reality television from a unique angle. Instead of introducing brand new couples searching for love, the series focuses on partners whose relationships are already under significant strain. Rather than pretending everything is fine, the participants openly acknowledge that they are facing serious challenges and are seeking guidance before deciding what comes next. That premise immediately creates a different atmosphere from many traditional dating programs. The central question is not who will fall in love, but whether existing relationships can improve through honest communication, reflection, and professional guidance. This shift in focus gives the series a more introspective tone, while still delivering the emotional moments audiences expect from reality television. Throughout the series, couples participate in counseling sessions and structured exercises designed to encourage open conversations. These activities often ask participants to discuss difficult topics they may have avoided for months or even years. The goal is not simply to create dramatic television, but to encourage meaningful dialogue between partners who are trying to better understand one another. Communication frequently emerges as one of the biggest obstacles. Many disagreements begin not because partners have completely different goals, but because they struggle to express their thoughts clearly or listen without becoming defensive. Watching these conversations unfold reminds viewers that effective communication requires patience, honesty, and a willingness to understand another person's perspective. Trust is another recurring theme. Every relationship depends on confidence, honesty, and consistency, yet trust can be fragile once damaged. Different couples face different circumstances, but rebuilding confidence in a relationship is rarely simple. The series explores how partners discuss those concerns, recognize lingering doubts, and consider whether rebuilding trust is possible over time. Emotional conversations form the heart of many episodes. Participants often speak about fears, disappointments, regrets, and hopes they may have kept hidden. These discussions can be uncomfortable, but they also provide opportunities for greater understanding. Rather than focusing only on arguments, the series often highlights moments where vulnerability becomes an important step toward healthier communication. Another significant aspect of the show is personal accountability. While it may be tempting to place all responsibility on one partner during a disagreement, many conversations encourage participants to examine their own actions and consider how their choices have affected the relationship. Acknowledging mistakes does not automatically solve every problem, but recognizing personal responsibility is often presented as an important part of meaningful change. This emphasis on self-reflection distinguishes the series from many traditional dating shows. Instead of concentrating primarily on attraction or compatibility, the program spends considerable time exploring emotional habits, conflict resolution, communication patterns, and individual growth. The result is a format that feels more focused on relationship dynamics than on simply creating romantic entertainment. Many viewers find this approach especially compelling because the issues discussed extend far beyond reality television. Challenges involving communication, trust, compromise, and emotional vulnerability are experiences that many people encounter in their own relationships. While every couple's circumstances are unique, the broader themes often feel familiar. Watching participants navigate those conversations can also encourage audiences to reflect on their own communication styles. Some viewers recognize behaviors they have experienced personally, while others appreciate seeing different approaches to resolving conflict. Even when opinions differ about individual cast members, discussions surrounding relationships often continue long after an episode ends. At the same time, it is important to remember that only portions of these journeys are shown on television. Episodes present selected moments from much longer experiences, meaning viewers see a curated version of each relationship. As new episodes continue to air, the complete outcomes of individual couples' journeys should be understood only through what is ultimately shown, rather than through assumptions or online speculation. Ultimately, 90 Day. The Last Resort continues to stand out because it combines the emotional storytelling audiences expect from the franchise with a stronger emphasis on communication, accountability, and relationship work. Whether couples ultimately strengthen their partnerships or reach different conclusions, the series invites viewers to consider the complexities of maintaining healthy relationships while avoiding conclusions about outcomes that have not yet been revealed. One of the biggest reasons Little Singles has attracted attention is its refreshing approach to reality television. Rather than focusing on non-stop conflict or manufactured drama, the series centers on people navigating relationships in a way that feels sincere and relatable. While emotional moments certainly occur, the heart of the show lies in watching real individuals get to know one another, learn from new experiences, and gradually build meaningful connections. The show's premise also stands out because it highlights the dating lives of little people in a respectful and human way. Instead of reducing participants to stereotypes, the series gives viewers an opportunity to see their personalities, ambitions, humor, and vulnerabilities. Relationships are treated as the central story, allowing audiences to connect with the cast on a personal level rather than simply watching for dramatic moments. Another quality that makes Little Singles feel different is the emphasis on forming genuine connections. Not every interaction is about immediate romance. Some conversations lead to friendships, while others reveal mutual respect even when romantic chemistry isn't present. This broader look at human relationships reminds viewers that meaningful bonds can develop in many different ways. New friendships have become an important part of the viewing experience. Throughout the series, cast members often encourage one another, celebrate personal victories, and provide support during difficult conversations. These friendships help create a positive atmosphere that balances the emotional ups and downs of dating, making the series feel more authentic and less competitive than many other reality programs. The dating experiences shown on the series also reflect many situations that viewers recognize from everyday life. First impressions, nervous conversations, uncertainty about compatibility, and the excitement of getting to know someone are all familiar experiences. Although every participant has a unique perspective, the emotions involved in meeting someone new are universal, helping audiences relate to the stories unfolding on screen. Another recurring theme is personal confidence. Many participants openly discuss stepping outside their comfort zones, meeting new people, or overcoming insecurities. The series often illustrates that confidence isn't about being fearless, but about choosing to remain open to new experiences despite uncertainty. Watching cast members grow more comfortable expressing themselves gives many viewers someone to root for. Honest conversations are another defining feature of the show. Instead of relying solely on dramatic confrontations, Little Singles frequently highlights discussions where participants openly share their feelings, expectations, and concerns. These moments may not always be easy, but they demonstrate the importance of clear communication when building healthy relationships. Respectful communication also plays a significant role throughout the series. Even when disagreements arise or romantic interests don't align, many conversations focus on listening carefully, expressing emotions thoughtfully, and acknowledging another person's perspective. This approach creates more balanced interactions and encourages viewers to appreciate mature communication rather than unnecessary conflict. Emotional vulnerability is equally important. Opening up about hopes, disappointments, fears, and personal experiences allows participants to build trust with one another. These honest moments often become some of the most memorable scenes because they feel genuine rather than scripted, reminding audiences that meaningful relationships require openness and understanding. The show also succeeds by capturing everyday moments that resonate with viewers. Casual conversations, shared laughter, quiet dates, supportive friendships, and simple acts of kindness often leave a lasting impression. These scenes may seem ordinary, but they reflect the reality of how many relationships naturally develop, making the series feel grounded and relatable. Ultimately, one of Little Single's greatest strengths is its authenticity. By focusing on real conversations, personal growth, respectful interactions, and genuine emotional connections, the series offers a refreshing perspective on modern dating. Rather than relying on sensational storylines, it invites viewers to invest in the people behind the stories, celebrating the universal search for companionship, friendship, and meaningful relationships through publicly available events shown in the series. Although both 90 Day, The Last Resort, and Little Singles explore relationships, they take very different paths toward understanding how people connect. Each series offers its own perspective on love, communication, and personal growth, giving viewers two distinct experiences while still sharing many of the same emotional themes. One of the biggest differences lies in where the participants begin their journeys. 90 Day, The Last Resort focuses on established couples who are already facing significant challenges. These relationships have histories, shared experiences, and unresolved issues that require careful examination. Instead of asking whether two people might fall in love, the series asks whether love that already exists can survive difficult circumstances. Little Singles, on the other hand, introduces viewers to individuals who are exploring new romantic possibilities. Rather than repairing long-term relationships, the participants are discovering potential connections for the first time. Every conversation, every shared activity, and every first impression carries the excitement of uncertainty. The emphasis is on learning about another person rather than fixing an existing partnership. This creates another major contrast between the two programs, therapy versus dating. In 90 Day, The Last Resort, much of the focus is on reflection, counseling, and addressing emotional challenges. Couples are encouraged to discuss communication patterns, trust, expectations, and unresolved conflicts in a structured environment. The goal is not simply to create dramatic television, but to encourage honest conversations about relationship dynamics. Meanwhile, Little Singles centers on the experience of getting to know someone naturally. Participants spend time together through conversations, social activities, and shared experiences that allow personalities to emerge over time. Instead of structured counseling sessions, viewers watch relationships develop through everyday interactions that feel relatable and spontaneous. Conflict also plays a different role in each series. In 90 Day, The Last Resort, disagreements are often unavoidable because the couples arrive with existing problems that need attention. Emotional conversations may become difficult as participants confront misunderstandings, past disappointments, or differing expectations about the future. These moments can be uncomfortable, but they also provide opportunities for accountability and growth. By comparison, Little Singles places greater emphasis on discovery than confrontation. While misunderstandings and awkward moments can certainly occur, much of the show's appeal comes from watching people gradually learn about one another. Viewers experience the excitement of first connections, unexpected friendships, and conversations that reveal shared values or surprising differences. Despite these differences, emotional growth remains a central theme in both programs. Whether someone is working to rebuild an existing relationship or beginning a brand new one, personal development plays an important role. Participants often learn more about themselves through their interactions with others. They may recognize communication habits they want to improve, gain confidence in expressing their feelings, or develop a clearer understanding of what they hope to find in a relationship. Audience expectations naturally differ as well. Fans of 90 Day, The Last Resort often tune in wondering whether familiar couples can overcome the challenges they have already witnessed across previous appearances. Because viewers know much of these couples' histories, every conversation carries additional emotional weight. Meanwhile, audiences watching Little Singles are often excited by the unpredictability of new relationships. Without years of shared history influencing every interaction, Viewers can simply enjoy watching genuine connections develop and speculate about where those relationships may eventually lead based on what is actually shown. The production styles also reflect these contrasting goals. 90 Day. The Last Resort frequently highlights emotional discussions, counseling sessions, and moments where participants reflect on difficult experiences. The storytelling often builds around important conversations that could influence the future of established relationships. Little Singles generally maintains a lighter, more observational style. Cameras capture conversations, group activities, and everyday moments that gradually reveal personalities and compatibility. Instead of focusing primarily on repairing relationships, the series celebrates the process of meeting new people and discovering unexpected connections. Story packing also separates the two programs. 90 Day. The Last Resort often builds toward major emotional breakthroughs or significant relationship decisions, with each episode adding another layer to ongoing conflicts. Little Singles, however, unfolds more gradually, allowing relationships to develop naturally over time. Small conversations and seemingly ordinary moments often become meaningful as viewers watch trust slowly grow. Even with these different formats, both shows appeal strongly to fans of relationship-focused reality television because they prioritize authentic human emotions over simple entertainment. Viewers enjoy seeing people navigate vulnerability, uncertainty, hope, disappointment, and personal growth, experiences that feel familiar regardless of the specific circumstances. At their core, both series emphasize the importance of communication. Honest conversations can strengthen relationships, clarify misunderstandings, or help people recognize when they have different expectations. Trust is another shared theme, reminding viewers that meaningful relationships require openness, consistency, and mutual respect. Perhaps most importantly, both programs highlight personal development. Whether someone is working through challenges with a longtime partner or taking the first steps toward a new romance, growth often begins with self-awareness. By watching participants learn, adapt, and communicate more openly, audiences are reminded that every relationship is also an opportunity to better understand ourselves. As we wrap up, it's clear why both 90 Day, The Last Resort, and Little Singles continue to capture the attention of reality TV fans. Although the two series take very different approaches to relationships, they share a common goal: exploring the challenges, emotions, and personal growth that come with forming and maintaining meaningful connections. Whether viewers are watching established couples work through long-standing issues or following people as they open themselves to new romantic possibilities, both shows offer stories that many people can relate to on some level. One of the biggest strengths of 90 Day, The Last Resort is its willingness to explore what happens after the excitement of romance fades and real-life challenges begin. Communication problems, trust issues, and difficult decisions become the focus as couples attempt to strengthen, or sometimes reconsider, their relationships. The series reminds viewers that lasting partnerships require honesty, patience, and a genuine willingness to understand one another. Little Singles, meanwhile, offers a different but equally meaningful perspective. Instead of focusing on repairing existing relationships, it highlights the excitement and uncertainty of meeting new people, building confidence, and discovering authentic connections. The series emphasizes respectful communication, emotional openness, and the importance of allowing relationships to develop naturally. Those everyday conversations and genuine interactions are a major reason many viewers have connected with the show. Together, these programs demonstrate how relationship-focused reality television has evolved. Rather than relying solely on dramatic confrontations, both series also devote significant attention to personal development, emotional vulnerability, and the lessons people learn about themselves along the way. Every conversation, disagreement, and breakthrough contributes to a broader story about human relationships and the many forms they can take. TLC continues to expand its lineup of relationship-centered programming by offering shows that appeal to different audiences while exploring similar universal themes. Some viewers enjoy watching couples fight for a second chance, while others prefer the optimism of new beginnings and fresh connections. By presenting both perspectives, the network provides a wider range of stories that keep longtime fans engaged and invite new viewers to join the conversation. As new episodes continue to air, the best approach is to watch each episode with an open mind and evaluate what actually happens on screen. Reality television often generates countless discussions online, but social media speculation and fan theories don't always reflect the full story. Watching the episodes firsthand allows viewers to form their own informed opinions based on confirmed events rather than assumptions or rumors. Whether you're following couples working through long-standing challenges on 90 Day, The Last Resort, or watching new relationships develop on Little Singles, both series promise heartfelt conversations, emotional moments, and plenty to discuss. As always, the best way to understand these stories is to watch the episodes yourself and separate confirmed events from rumors or online speculation. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.